Carter down the right side. Carter floats one in high off the glass, and it's good.
Brittany Carter has a wonderful ability to score. The things that the pros are going to want her to develop is her three-point range. They're also going to want her to develop or minimize those times where she at times doesn't impact the game as much as she should. When you're a pro overseas, or even when you're a pro here, if you're on the floor, they expect you to be productive.
What I've been doing is getting in shape, staying in shape, working out, make sure my body is healthy. I've been still going to class, of course, but just really staying active and positive, and I'm really excited about the future, so I'm just being excited and working very hard.
Top of the key, Stevens thought about the three, drives the lane, and Lee with a block knocks it away with 2 on the shot clock.
Jasmine Lee, they will love a wonderful body that she brings and the rebounding presence that she brings, but they're going to want her to become a more versatile scorer. They're going to want her to be able to put the ball on the floor from the high post, use her left hand to finish, and then they're also going to want her to develop sweet footwork on the block, or maybe even true face-up footwork as a post player.
Working hard. I've been working with Tara on skill work and stuff, but I get up and run every morning because I know there's no point in getting drafted if you go out of shape. You're going to get cut the first day. So just staying in shape and keeping my hopes up, and whatever happens, no matter what, I'm truly blessed for the season I had and the time I spent at Memphis.
Well, certainly we hope that both Brittany and Jasmine have that opportunity, but the fact of the matter is that it's a very difficult league to make a team. Those 36 players that are drafted may or may not even be invited into the training camp.
I'm going to go overseas and get that experience regardless. They told me a couple of teams that might be the best fit for me, either Australia, Italy, or Turkey. That'd be like the top 3 teams that I end up playing for, but it'd be my decision and my comfort level of which team I choose to go to. Turkey is like the biggest one where all the WNBA players go. So it all depends on what me and my agents sit down and talk and feel like the best place is for me.
Well, my agents have told me to stay encouraged, even if I don't get, in the draft. Stay encouraged, continue to work hard, and just don't get down if you don't get, drafted. There's so many different avenues to get into the WNBA, and it's always, I'm very excited to play overseas. They have basketball all over the world, so yeah, I've just had that good advice given to me.
Well, I think when you go overseas, at that moment you begin to realize it's your livelihood. And we simply say it's learning how to be a pro. It's learning how to take care of your body every day. It's learning that you've got to be in the weight room and on the court developing your skills, even if nobody's there helping you to do that. You have to learn how to manage your own career. And so, assuming obviously we would prefer that Jasmine and Brittany get drafted, but if they don't, they are going to be pros somewhere. They're going to have an opportunity to be. So they'll go overseas and they'll learn how to manage their own career on their own, because they're not going to have a coach now standing over them saying you need to do this, this, and this in order to be successful. So in doing that, then they have an opportunity over the course of the next 4 or 5 years to develop their game, improve their game, and then that's another entry point back into the WNBA. Many players go overseas, develop their skills, work on their game, and then they come back into a training camp. So there's really 3 avenues. They can get drafted, they can get into a training camp, even if they're not drafted, and then they can come back from overseas and have an opportunity to again get into a camp at that point in their career.